My name is Avi and this is my friend Lee. Today we're gonna cook Chraime, which is
How do you say that?
Chraime.
What?
Which is a Moroccan
Chraime.
dish, very North African. Chraime is actually an Arabic word, that's why it's so deep. And it's, in other words, it's spicy fish. Customary for Shabbat evening, Friday evening.
We are under instructions from your mother though, aren't we?
Yeah,
We better get it right.
You must.
Right, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get Avi to get these scissors and cut open the fish.
Thank you, man.
Fresh fish. So there we cut it. And we are going to get a lemon. And we cut the lemon. And we're going to cover the fish in lemon juice and salt. So we're just going to marinate it just for 15 minutes. This is haddock, but you can use
Any white fish.
any white fish. I'm just going to
You can also use vegetarian option if you have tofu, if you prefer not to have fish.
So we put the juice of a lemon over the fish. That should be enough. And salt. Okay, so then the next thing we're going to do is we take a garlic. Marvellous. Your mother wants to use all this garlic. Oh, there's going to be some flavour.
Yeah, I think it's enough. She's definitely the expert in cooking when we're talking about my mom, absolutely. I'm not a big chef. I can cook a few things. Omelette is the first thing I learned how to make, and that wasn't very long ago.
Did you find the zip to get the egg?
No,
I just need to wash my hands.
I just broke it. Our faith is made out of culture. So faith is something that you believe in. And culture is not necessarily something you believe in, it's something that you grew up with. It's things that our family's been doing forever. And it's just introduced from a young age. So you see your mother cooking it in the kitchen and you remember the smells when you come back home, especially on Friday afternoon. We finish school early and you come back and you can feel the smell, you can smell all the kitchen and everything that is ready, because again, it's going to be quite a unique meal for Shabbat. It can take you, back to your childhood, this kind of cooking, absolutely.
Well, now we're going to heat the oil and we're going to put the peppers in it, so you draw out all the flavours from a red pepper.
This is the simplest version of Chraime. You can add chickpeas, you can have carrots. Basically, you can add anything that you like for flavors. Today we're gonna make it simple, neat. Some of it needs early preparation, like if you want to add chickpeas, you need to cook them before that. So it is perfect.
Mother will approve.
So this is without any preparation, unless you need to clean the fish before that, but it's straight, you cut, you cook, and it's ready to eat. In the Torah it says that God ceased all his work on Shabbat, which is the seventh day. Sabbath comes from the word Sheva. Sheva means seven in Hebrew, which is a seventh day. Now, in Judaism, the day starts in the evening from sunset, which essentially makes Shabbat starting Friday evening after sunset, and finishes on Saturday evening after sunset. And like its word, Shabbat, cease, we cease from all work. So we would have a big dinner, we'd go to the synagogue, say our prayers, we'd have a big dinner at home. It's more of a celebration that we finished another week and now we're ready to relax and mark a different day, which is a holy day. It's a very peaceful day rather than the rest of the week.
How's this? Is this right?
It's perfect.
Do you think Mum's approving?
Yeah, I hope so.
Garlic and all smell good. Leave that, says, for about 20 minutes so we've just got time to tidy up this mess.
Basically we're waiting for the tomatoes to soften up.
Yeah.
In the meanwhile we're going to make out the sauce.
We are. And this is basically very simple. Paprika's two sorts. Bit of kick if you want to add a bit of extra kick. Black pepper up there with the salt. There's a little bit of salt. Don't need too much salt in there really. Half a cup of oil. And some warm water. Oh, that's good. Well, that wasn't difficult.
You can put the fish in.
Smelling good.
Yeah,
Ooh,
looks good.
Yeah, leave that.
How's the tomatoes?
Well, they're nice and soft.
Yeah, ready to go in then.
God, it smells good. You reckon?
Absolutely.
Okay, so... And your mother said, skin down. Right, so... One piece there. This looks so good, I could almost eat it. Yeah? Look at that. So now we put a bit on each bit of fish.
Everywhere, just, layer it everywhere.
Layer it?
Yeah, make it look nice. So everything gets the flavours.
See, look, turmeric, look at that colour. Don't get that on your fingers or on your clothes, it'll never come off. Put the lid on. And, do you know what?
Chraime. And that's it, that should be ready in about 20 minutes. Coventry Synagogue is a listed Grade 2 building. It was listed in 2005, but it was built in 1870, which is the first purpose-built synagogue in Coventry. It's been empty for today 25 years, been derelict since 1995 or 6. And it just happens to be that I was in the area when it was up for sale, and I managed to purchase it. And since then I've been restoring it. That is in 2013. Welcome to Coventry Synagogue. We're just walking through the entrance, which wasn't the original entrance. This entrance was extended in 1960 to accommodate a big community, roughly about 240 members. These steps here that you would go down, you can see the tiled area, the white tiles inside. So this area will be full of water. And right under my feet here, there are two pits. One will be with rainwater, the other one will have tap water that will mix in the area where you would actually immerse yourself. Very much, they made it into a new synagogue, eliminating a lot of old features. And part of what I'm doing is trying to understand what was there and see how I can bring it back, again, without damaging too much of the history. There is no dream, there is intentions. And the intentions for me from the day I saw this building was to bring it back to life. From the outside, you'll see a derelict building. From the inside, you might see a falling apart synagogue, but it has a lot of history. And I was surprised to know how much people around this area know about this building. So I realized that it's not just restoring a building, it's also restoring a sense in the city of something that's belonged to it, and now we bring it back, so it's not lost. My approach was that it will stay an Orthodox synagogue. I am Orthodox Jew, and I don't see any reason why I shouldn't. But it also, as I said earlier, it's a unifying approach. It's an approach that's combining people together rather than separating. And everything's a story.
Oh, smell that.
Fantastic.
Good?
Perfect.
Oh, smell the paprika, don't you? I think that's done.
So now Lee is going to plate.
I don't want to give you it. This looks really good.
You want to keep it all for yourself?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. On Friday night, what will happen, we will come back from the synagogue and we'll be ready for Friday dinner.
Okay.
It will consist with a bit of singing. Shalom Aleichem, we invite the angels into our house. We invite the spirit of Shabbat. The whole process of Shabbat is very relaxed. Again, it's a separation between a normal, mundane, very busy day to a day that we need to learn how to switch off and be with our family, be with ourselves, relax.
Please sit.
Thank you.
As Mr. Martin would say. It's all right then.
Looks lovely.
Let's try.
ברוך אתה אדוני, אלוהינו מלך מוציא לחם מן הארץ.
Amen. And why you have the challah? Because it soaks up the juices, isn't it?
Now, the best way to taste Chraime is challah and straight for the dip.
Straight for the dip.
Wow. Next Friday is on you.
Oh, you know what? That's pretty good. I'll say so myself. Thank you, Avi's mum. Hope she approves.